Hello everyone, I am Tacit, and welcome to the Gems of All Campaign 17, Week 10, Day 3, final week of the campaign. So today, we're mostly going to be messing around with the Underspire. Of course, we got a lot of battles to go do, specifically 51 of them. So our goal is to go use that 51 torches. Beyond that, we're probably going to try for the Valhawk. Obviously, we're not going to be opening every last Vault key we have, but we are sitting on about 200 right now, and I want to chip there at least 50 of that. Maybe a little more, maybe a little less, but probably aim for about 50. I don't think we need this pet, but if you still need a tourist pet, is available all today, of course. I might have already taken it, but still available for the next several hours. Nothing new there, so just one of the old pets that's been around for quite some time now. We'll obviously just be skipping it, as we don't really need it. But anyways, let's go start with some Underspire. Of course, we went over the teams on Monday, but we haven't actually really delved through. There's also a good chance to go try out the new Mythic if we want to. The one that ended up coming out last week's Monday, this week's Monday, and sometime in the future in a couple months. What's the cheap team? Cheap team is just spam Doom Spade, which isn't awful. We can still work with that if we had to build a team around it. Yeah, we'll actually go start with this, I think, initially. But the only problem with this is it doesn't have foil E at all. Is there anything here that does foil E? Is there any weapon from this kingdom that hits all enemies? Because I don't think there's a troop that does. I'm pretty sure there isn't. We're just gonna have to use like extra turn loop. Yeah, there isn't. All enemies. And how about the same for here? Wild Plains. Which would explain why we don't have a team built with it. There is technically a mythic here that does it, but it's so weak that it's not worth using. You don't count. You don't count. You don't count. You're not even one. You're also not even one. Okay, there's only one. It's a mythic, and it's too bad to even justify using. I don't know why they gave this 10 to 1. Even at 5 to 1, this thing would be useless. But 10 to 1, it is ultra useless. This has to be 4 to 1 at the absolute worst. Ideally, like 3 to 1. But it is so bad. It's literally the only thing that does AoE, and it's still not worth using. I guess maybe for the super early fights, but yeah, never mind. I see why we don't have any AoE set. I see now. Because that is our option, which we are obviously very much not using. It would be fine for like the super early sections, but by like the third section, it would probably already be falling off. So we'll just roll with this. Anyways, hello everyone. Hope you guys been doing well. Hello Bill. Hello Cookie. Hello Gustavo. Hello Stacy. Hello Lester. Hello Sushi Ninja. Hello everyone else. Welcome, welcome. Yes, we're perfectly on time today. Look at that. A rarity. The exact time that we could possibly start, we started. Oh, so hello Jamie. Welcome, welcome. It's mostly, you know why we were actually able to start on time today? Both the two computers ended up restarting earlier from the Windows update. And normally the thing that slows me down is the side computer being slow. But for whatever reason, even though I normally restart it before streams, for some reason after the Windows update, it stopped being slow. So maybe it just didn't get the previous Windows update, I'm not sure. But my side computer has actually been absurdly quick today. Well, relative to what it normally is anyways. Yeah, Soothsayer is definitely a great option to go. One of the better mana accumulation options we have access to. And if you have access to the new Mythic, it is pretty quick for this section, which is nice. It's like Ketris, but can actually double. I found a door. But that one's normally free, and that's just trolling us. Also, hello, Jamie. Hello, Ginky. Welcome, welcome. Oh, no! My lightning gem ruined our extra turn. I knew that as it was taking it, but it overwrit the gem that we needed to not be overwritten. We don't really need Ketris. Well, Ketris kind of just here to wipe everything. But I guess we could kind of be using the AoE mythic for the same reason. Especially this early on. What mana did we get from this? Green and red. Does that feed into the guy that hits all enemies? He does use green-red. Yeah, you know, let's go for it, I guess. Why not? Because for these earlier fights, this guy actually helps us more than Ketris. Ketris will help us more later when we need to, like, multi-hit things. But right now, all we have to do is just cast this and we win. That won't last for long, but it does last for now. Cutting a 1-inch thick ribeye? Ooh, that sounds so good. Hello, Isabel. Welcome, welcome. Hello, Mark. Hello, Tyrion. Whole crowd showing up. Honestly, for these earlier fights, I should just put this in front of it. We are at one-shot range, so might as well. That won't last for long, but for now, might as well. It's bad, but it's good this early on. That will become very bad very quickly. Do I have a second one of it? I do. You know what? I'm just going to run double it. For now. That won't last long. But as long as we can still double shot with it, I think it might be worth it. Once it stops double shotting, the second it stops, we're changing the team. As long as he has the damage range, it will be actually slightly quicker. Got to use this gold glory orb last night after stream. Nice. Hello, Supernova. Welcome, welcome. Hello, Isabel. Welcome, welcome. How much damage is this doing? Wow, only 84. There's legends that hit for more than that. Wow, we actually found it first door. Oh wow, we're getting lucky. This is not the area we want to be getting lucky in. Save it for later. Save it for like the last two sections. Hello, Draco. Welcome, welcome. Oh, is it Azala's birthday? I didn't see that. Is Azala here? Wait, what's Azala's name in chat? But yeah, we can sing happy birthday for Azala. Charizard's back in raids. Infinite farm for the Flutter main for the herbs. Nice. Yeah, I need to do that at some point. Isn't this the first time they've repeated one, though? I'm pretty sure that's the first repeat. Wait, it's Azala's and Draco's birthday? Oh, wait, I didn't even see Draco's message. It's your birthday today. Happy birthday. But you don't need to sing you happy birthday. Just share it. Well, we'll sing it for Azala then. But it's also for Draco. But yeah. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to Azala. And Draco, you're not getting out of this. Happy birthday to you. Hope you all both had a wonderful birthday. I'll go throw that one down. Yeah, that is true. It was the first one a long while ago. Does that mean they finally ran out of content? Or are they just going to keep looping the ones we already have? I wouldn't necessarily even mind that, to be honest. For, like, people who may have missed them. Though that would be kind of funny if they stop even doing any new ones. It's just, oh, we're just gonna put the old ones on repeat. I'm not sure if that's something the Pokemon Company would do, but that's definitely something Nintendo would do. Support a game for like a year or two and then just keep repeating the same thing over and over again. Is there a little logic there? Welcome, welcome. Alright, we don't have any way to go take that one. Go take that. Got a 35 and a 34. We're on primary path, right? We should be. We'll find out when there's not a door over here. I would love to get a turn. There we go. I think this is the final section we get away with this team. So I was right earlier when I said this would probably last all the way to the second section. The second we have third, this will no longer work. So it's already time to retire the team. But it did technically win this section a bit quicker. Wait, does that even have enough damage to kill the last slot there? It doesn't! Why does this mythic exist? You know how bad that is? And that's even worse. Let's see. Yeah, we'll go down. Why not? See what the double path has to offer. How's the new guy? The new Mythic's pretty good. I've been meaning to cover a video on him for a couple days now. I definitely want to tomorrow if I can. Before we cover the Friday, other video. But yeah, he's been okay. It's hard to tell exactly how good he is because we can't run 2 or 3. And similar to Takshaka and other things, it's basically like if Takshaka was only 1 copy. Like, yes, it's good, but it's not that good. Like, we don't really know until we have both copies, or, you know, multiple. Like, right now, just with 1, he's pretty average. But you have to keep in mind, he'll be able to create 4 or 6 lightning gems in the future. Whereas right now, he's capped at 2. Oh, there's no purple there. There's an extra turn on the board, but I can't take it. Hello, Imperial. Welcome, welcome. Alright, dead end or not dead end? We'll find out here. If this is correct, we're on track for a perfect. Might actually try for once. Unless it's the dead end of disappointment. Which it very likely will be. Yep. What's new? Hey, do we have confidence in upper left? I'll go up, I think. Our last few battles, we could still run with this. So it falls off so much, I can't use it anymore. Surprised that actually didn't survive the hit. You had one of those beefy goblins down there and it still died. One, two, three, four, five, six. Yeah, I'll be fine. Ooh, that's not good though.
Mana surge. Mana surge. Mana surge.
Alright, that thing doesn't get a summon if it doesn't have enough souls.
Mana surge.
It's a soul-based summon. You need at least 12 souls for it to summon. Bit of a weird condition for a troop like that. What does Blood Frenzy do in PvP? They have 50% more stats while also giving twice as much VP. Which means they're normally worth farming if you have a good insta-kill team you can run on them, or just a lot of damage. As they are more VP per hour than not running them. Assuming you can take them on consistently. Oh, we actually got a first try dissection. Oh, no, we didn't. Never mind. I forgot we found the merchant. Scratch that. Alright, this is the last time we can run the tourist team. Then we gotta build a real team. I'll probably go back to using the mythic Tetris team we were using earlier. Which we should still have on copy-paste. Perfect. There we go. And this should last till about section 4. Give or take a bit. Yeah, honestly, I'm really curious to see what this mythic looks like with like 4 to 6 copies. He's actually not that bad. Like, he's really average, but he's still usable. I just don't really see a use case where you're going to bring him out. He's in that category of mythic. Like, he is unique. He is still, like, barely above, like, that middle curve of troops. But there's almost no situation you're bringing him out other than, like, this exact condition right now. Where you're stuck having to use Taurus troops. Or Wild Plains troops. But aside from that one condition, you're almost never using this guy. But he isn't bad. Biggest issue he has is there's just not a lot of lightning mechanics to try to utilize him off of. Aside from himself, or multiple of himself. Especially within his own kingdom. Which I think is the other big issue. Because the main time that you're going to be using him, he doesn't even have access to a good majority of the lightning gem mechanics that exist in the game. These are restricted to Wild Plains. So the one time you would use him, you don't even get to fully use him. Oh, don't hit the guy who's my damage source. That's the big issue with these Taurus troops as well. If they take any damage at all to anything, they lose damage. Doesn't matter if it's attack, HP, armor. Anything they lose. Magic, obviously. They will lose damage. Yeah, this guy is pretty much just Ketris with extra turn capability in a nutshell. It's not exactly the same, but it's pretty close. He's a bit less damage than Ketris though, but the extra turn potential makes up for it. Because he's only 3 to 1 instead of 2 to 1. Like you can see right there, just the damage difference right there. There's a difference of like, what is that, 60? No, 80. There's like an 80 damage difference between them, which is not small. But less damage with extra turn potential always generally wins out in the current state of the game. Just because of how important it is. Like, Ketris can't do that. Double kill. Into extra turn off of ability. Oh, we have upper right. Well, this has to curve. Yeah, we'll go up, actually. This should curve into double path. And the one that's single should be the one. Oh no, he lived. They're starting to survive the Ketris 50%. Which I always thought Ketris was heavy splash. I kind of forgot, he's only normal splash damage. This event kind of made me remember how outdated Ketris is. Which is sad, because he was really good back in the day. But there's just too much more consistent damage now. Yeah, this double path is deep enough that's this one. This has to be either Merchant or, what's it called? Merchant or Boss Room. One, two, three, four, five. Okay, well, we get to find out. Whatever it is, it's right here. In the next room. Oh, so this is a little bit redundant when those lightning gems hit each other. Because I just hit a vertical explosion into a vertical explosion. Which obviously does nothing. Because you already did a vertical explosion. No, it was Merchant. Alright, this is double dead end, so let's go this way then. That does mean we should be able to make it into the 4th section to stream. There's like a 3-way path going on over here. Also, this would be a perfect time to go hand out a code. We got a double path. And if it doubles into another double, that double can still be valid. It's only when that double doubles to a double double that we'll need to worry about it. Yeah, I really wish we could get multiple of the Mythic. We're gonna have to wait 3 months before we could properly use this Mythic. It's kind of unfortunate that some mythics release like that, where you can only ever get one of them until they get like fully released. Because this guy doesn't technically release until like 3 months from now or so, give or take a bit. So you can't actually even use him until then. Because most teams that will ever use him are going to be 2 or 3 of him. Wow, both of the lightning gems are extra turd. That's a little unfortunate. I don't even have a purple to do. Oh, yes, I do, right there. But yeah, in the future, if you're ever using him, it's definitely going to be with 2 or 3. He's very similar to Sakima and Eye of Argris in that regard. You're almost never running just one. Because their value is in multiple. Pretty much every single troop ever that can create 2 gems every turn, or 1 really powerful gem, is always going to be more beneficial in a team of 2 or 3 than it will be on its own. And by 2 or 3, I mean 2 or 3 of itself. So free-to-play isn't really missing out? No, not really. The only thing this mythic really does is make this event quicker. It doesn't really do much beyond that. It's not even making it that much quicker. Because there aren't too many teams, even when you do have multiple, that he'll even be used in. He'll be a lot more usable, but he's still situational, even if you can use 2 or 3. Because he's one of those troops that isn't good at making a comeback mechanic. In a lot of modes, you want to make sure you always have a way you can still win, even if you fall behind a lot. And the problem with all Taurus troops is, as they take damage to anything at all, they start losing value, making them some of the worst comeback mechanic troops in the game. As they're a troop type that actively gets worse as the battle goes on, unless you just really buff up their stats. Like, they're one of those kind of troops that if you're starting to lose, you start losing even harder. Whereas there's quite a few troops where you could be 1 troop left with 5 HP and it could still solo an entire 4 fight. Tauruses can't really do that. The more they fall behind, the more they stay behind. Which is similar to Rowain and stuff, but generally their whole gimmick is win before it matters. Because obviously Guard's Avatar, Rowain, and similar all set up like that as well. As long as you win before it matters at all, you know, you get to just use their value. But otherwise, they get really, really bad really quick. And there we go, we made it into 4th section. Only through the door, but we're getting there. Oh, so we have found every merchant so far. Oh, wait, no, we didn't. Oh, yes, we did. No, we didn't. Yes, we did. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. That's a little unlucky. We found the merchant in every section. Even though we got a perfect in 1, you're guaranteed to find a merchant, so... That's a little unlucky, though. It's kind of funny. I've only found exactly the merchant in every single section so far. We found the merchant in the correct room immediately after. In every section so far. But there we go. We'll leave the rest of that for later. Let's go ahead and let the first code. Also, let me know if this code is new or not. Because since the computer did restart earlier to update, I didn't actually save the Word document. It just reopened it. And I have no clue if it saved it at the right point. So for all I know, that could be like 3 versions back. But yeah, is that a valid code? That's either the first code we handed out last night, or that one is correct. I don't know which. But it's one of the two. And we'll have another code in a little bit. Yeah, we'll pretty much just clear out dailies right now, and then probably open Volkies for the rest of the stream. I want to see if we can get the new Valhawk. It should have been added into a drop table on Tuesday. It was originally supposed to be on Monday. But then they actually did it on Tuesday. And supposedly it's in drop table. Would it work with Daughter of Time and maybe Empower to Yellow for Stormcaller class? Well, one of its biggest synergies would probably be with oh, that one Sphinx that came out the other week. Because it creates like 5 different lightning gems onto the board. Which combined with the 2 we already have would be a potential of 7 lightning gems getting exploded. Alright, code is good? Okay. Well, you know what I should go do then before it does close? I need to go save this Word doc. Because I was concerned when it restarted earlier, like, oh no, I didn't save it. But, alright, good. I actually did keep it up to date. I'm actually surprised it did. Normally when an application closes and opens back up, it doesn't remember what it was last saved at, if it, or you know, it will remember what it was saved at, not at what it was currently at. But it was actually remembered what it was currently at. Because the save for it was, like, probably 2 days back. Because I don't generally save it every time. Because I know Word documents are really annoying in that regard. I'm so paranoid if I ever type on them. I know through high school and college, I would save my Word document like every 10 minutes. Because whenever that application closed, it did not save anything. That's one nice thing about wildcards too, which is actually a pretty underrated, well, not necessarily underrated, but a mechanic that is absurdly good about it. So with other power gems, like skulls and lightning and everything else, when they create two, they generally prevent you from getting extra turns. But wildcard gems do not affect your extra turn ability at all. It doesn't matter what it replaces. It is either going to make it easier to extra turn or be extra turn neutral. Because it's not like something like the lightning gems we were just using, where we're about to take a 4 times match and then one of them gets replaced with a yellow and now we can't take it. Because if they do get replaced, well, we could just, you know, the wild cards, they count as everything. We can still take it. So it's actually really convenient in that regard. It's one of the reasons why it normally has so many options. Well, that and the fact that they're literally wild cards that match with everything. That also helps a little. But anyways, alright, we did that. Gonna ignore the pet, don't need it. Don't do take it if you need. I think that's every daily but PvP, is it? Oh, I guess there's also Tower of Doom. We'll be able to finish it tomorrow night. That'll be our main goal tomorrow. But I guess we'll make some progress on it right now, why not? Where are we? 20, 20, 20. 4 and 3. Already did 4. I mean, mapped it out. We should be able to have enough by tomorrow. Also, hello, Nate Stewart. Welcome, welcome. Also, hello, Jason, if I didn't already say hi. Also, thank you for the continued support, Jason. Greatly appreciate it. Forgot your invite code? It shows it in-game, under your settings menu. It's a little buried these days, but it's still there. Oh, so what on earth just happened to all the text here? It was so fine before. What happened? It all got mushed. Hello, Bill. Welcome, welcome. Alright, we're at 21. Actually, wait. If we find another Valraven, we actually have enough. I needed 8 sigils. One more Valraven should be it. We can actually finish this today if we get a Valraven. Oh, I actually did have enough damage to win there. I didn't actually need to go for Rubarath. I mean, Stellarix. Oh, here's the heroism room as well. 2 and 4. So let me just double check our fireball array. 'Cause I think it's almost time to start fireballing. Let me check. Let's see. Can I find one that isn't as squished? Okay, how's this gonna work? I need the text to not be squished. Alright, I think I fixed it. Alright. So let's work backwards. What's one Earth's going on there? Oh, it's just not extra space, I see. Alright, heroism, so nothing. Fireball. I have 3 fireballs, right? Yeah, okay. Let's map this out then. Oh no, it got squished again. Alright, fixed. Apparently it's going between the 2 menus, fixes it. Alright, heroism, check. 1. Alright, that'll be every last fireball. 2. So I should do this room. 3, 4. So we're good to go then. And then we just start going crazy on every room after this room. Yeah, we need 2 and 4. And now we take 4. And as long as we... Wait, was that 3 battles? So that means I need 1 more Valraven. Yeah, 1 more Valraven will be done tonight then. Which I wasn't expecting. Yeah, 1 more Valraven and that should be enough sigils. Assuming we don't lose this fight. Because he can devour a whole team if he feels like it. You can choose at any time to decide to win. Come on, Valraven. Alright, 1 more chance for Valraven. I don't think we're gonna get it. There's a small chance, but it's unlikely. Hello, Rob! Welcome, welcome. Don't do it. Don't do it. He did it. Alright. I think I start fireballing now. We're at 23. Which means we need to fireball 3 and 5. Yeah, 3 and 5. Fireball for you. Fireball for you. And it should be our second to last fight. I just need 1 more sigil. Come on, Valraven! If we get a sigil here, we can finish it tonight. Otherwise, it's tomorrow night. Oh, we got it! As long as that Valraven doesn't run away. Hey, we got an early Wednesday Tower of Doom completion for once. Normally it's a Thursday thing. Though, of course, we can still keep going. We need to help some with the towers of the dooms. As far as main full completion, yeah, that'll be it. That's all the sigils we need. Because now all we have to do is fireball, which one is it? 24. Fireball 4, and then we take our final fight. That's it. We're already done. Alright, 24. Oh, wait, sorry. 24 is, 4. And then we take on our final fight. Because the other one we could just heroism. And that will be Tower of Doom completed. As you heard, we're still getting rewards for gnomes and stuff that run away. Do they? I heard otherwise earlier, but I haven't actually tested it since the patch. So I have no clue. And that's the final fight. Because all we have to do here is heroism. Oh, oh, never mind. There wasn't any other 4. Otherwise, I would have fireballed them. Or calculated them out to fireball. And there we go. It is Tower of Doom completed. Now let's go see the bare minimum club. So far, we have 1, 2, 3, 4... Does that count? We have 3 people in the bare minimum club. And then 9 overachievers. And a few very overachievers. Okay, we have 12 people in the bare minimum club or higher. Which means the other, like, 2/3 of our guild is slacking. Isn't that right, Tyrion? So how much is our bonus thing, too? Up to, like, 14 all. Yeah, there we go. Good to go. We'll be fine, though. We're already at stage 13. We should be perfectly fine. Anyways. Okay, another news. I wasn't expecting a Tower of Doom completion tonight. That's pretty cool. Let's go do the PvP thing real quick, I guess. Oh, what am I looking for? Oh, yeah, we actually got a good one today, too. I think we got purple, if not mistaken. So we'll definitely utilize that. Also, if I'm not mistaken, don't we have extra magic we can take? There's one of the easier extra magics. Yeah, like this one. Wait, do I have to fight them all enraged here? Is that enraged? I can't even tell. It doesn't even matter. We're running Stellarix. Doesn't really matter what they have. If they have 50% more stats or don't have 50% more stats, I don't think it's going to make much of a difference here. Wait, I just realized something. Wasn't one of the perks to gain extra magic based on how many purple allies you have? Couldn't I just be running plus 20 magic with purple? I forgot about that. That's an option. I don't have to take the starting 6 magic. I'm not like power grinding tonight, so it doesn't really matter. So I'm just going to finish taking these. I completely forgot. We had a purple version of the yellow one. We can have plus 20 purple magic for having a pure purple team. Bare minimum is 66 dooms. Technically it is. Technically. Wait, aren't we at like 60 dooms right now? Wait, how many dooms am I at? Aren't we basically at that number except slightly lower? Because I'm pretty sure we're at like 60 right now. Yeah, we're at 60. But yeah, technically, if everyone did the same amount, it would be 66. But this is full completion, which is basically all the same. If we need to do a few more by the end, we will. We'll definitely have the sigils by then, of course. If anyone who does 60 this week is perfectly fine. Anything less than that is concerning. But as long as you do at least 60, that's fine. What do we need here? I was just taking PvP. Let me go finish that. 60, 66. Basically the same number. Oh, wait, that's not what I want. I want my sigil thing. Oh, we need one more for victory tokens. You definitely want to finish them all the way out for those victory tokens just so you can get some more VP in the future. It's not like required, but I do feel like it's worth it. I'm just hoarding them for when VP matters, though. I'm not sure how many we have by now. I want to say like 70-something. 60, 70-something. We're getting 6 per day, so they're adding up pretty quickly. Also, I almost forgot this is even the final fight. Stellarix just takes it out like it's nothing. If it can ever get a turn. Watch it die. How long is that turn? There we go. There we go. How many victory talismans are we up to? We are up to 60 on the dot. Which means we've done 10 cycles of those so far. Let's go get our Valhawks. Not sure if I'm going to do any extra today. Purple is actually a pretty good farm section. Oh no, we'll see. If we really wanted to go crazy with it, we should be going this buff and the purple buff. I was not sure if I want to farm it tonight. I'm actually kind of tired. I think after the stream, I'm literally just going to go to sleep. Which I don't normally do, like, right after the stream. Normally I stay up a bit. I'm actually really tired today. So probably clear out this, go open the vault keys, hand out a code or sometime during the vault keys, and call it there. Technically it's 68 since we're one player down. Oh yeah, true. We might actually have to do extra because of that, if nothing else. Because I forgot, we're still one person down. Am I still suffering from the time change? Honestly, it's still messing with me. Like, it takes me at least a week to readjust. I couldn't even sleep that well last night. I think it took me like 2 hours to fall to sleep last night. And honestly, the same thing's probably gonna happen right now. I'm gonna go try sleeping right now. And then after half an hour, I'm gonna realize I'm not gonna be able to fall asleep until like 7 hours from now. I'm not sure what it is about a single hour shift, but it always does affect me pretty hard. There really isn't any reason why it should, but it always does. Oh no, we actually got affected by terror. That doesn't happen too often. I won't forget that mechanic even exists these days. It's still out there. Still missing a Valhawk, right? Oh, we only have one? Oh gosh, it's gonna be one of those kind of days. Where we're gonna go like 30 fights with 2 of them. We counted 60 and 66 as the same? Actually, technically it's 68 because we're a person down. So you could pretty much say it's 69. We all have to do one single 69. Alright, there's the second one. Oh, so we're actually not in top 3 of our leaderboard right now. I kind of want to farm the second purple we get this week, though. The only problem is there's a chance we won't get a second purple. Because it's definitely the easiest one to farm out of any category. You got all 3 in 3 fights? Oh, wow, that's really nice. We started with 31, then 21, then 11, which I find very funny. Haven't kept track of the exact number since. Though we've had almost none of them lower than 15. We've gotten pretty overall unlucky on the Valhawks. Which isn't necessarily a bad thing. Because we need the PvP rating for top 3 anyways. Oh, I took that to try to get what's-his-name to full mana, but now he's blocked. Whoops. That doesn't quite work. Alright, Summer's in here as the final Valhawk. Alright, next one. Let's see. Hopefully Valhawk soon. There it is, finally. Alright, we got them all. How many do we have right now? We should have 8, if I counted correctly. We are at 8, exactly. Nice. Alright, good to go. Which means in 2 more days we could do a double. What day is that? That's, Friday. I guess that'll work out. Yeah, we have to run a double on Friday. We are currently 5 points short. This guy is actually starting to rise quite a bit, which is concerning. What's even more concerning is how low a level they are, so they can rise like nothing. We're like 50 fights up and below both of them. Yeah, you can really see the battle difference. Look at that. From like the higher level range. Though it's an even weirder difference now too on if people actually run like the enraged area. Or bloodthirsty, whatever you want to call it. Alright, anyways. Let's go do the Valkies now. We'll end on Valkies. Open like 50-ish of them. Which sounds like a lot, but honestly with this team it's nothing at all. I'm pretty sure just like 4 wins a minute. Which is, what does that come out to? It's like 12 minutes pretty much. Let's get through them. Yeah, we'll go down to 150 tonight, see if we can get the Valhawk. Valhawk's the main thing we're looking for. And we'll hand out code on next big drop or before the end. Whichever one comes first. Oh, where's all our mana? I got gypped. It feels so weird when we don't have first turn and power on Stellarix. I'm just so used to it just naturally getting full mana every time. It feels really weird when it doesn't. Also, I'm still not sure which one is better, running Essentia on this team or running a third Takshaka. Because most of the time I just run a third. But it might actually be slightly quicker with Essentia. Oh good, we got a small Glory Orb. Unfortunately, it's a small one. Bronze ones we don't need as much anymore. Actually, I haven't bothered doing it yet, but I think we have enough to max every mythic in the game now. With the bronze medal thing. I think we've actually had enough for a little while now, I just haven't bothered to. We'll do it soon for sure. Actually, the anniversary of our channel is coming up in like a month. Maybe we'll just go crazy with it next month. Oh, I could take it 5 times, whoops. Maybe we'll save it for then. And go on an upgrading spree. Where for like an hour to 2 hours straight, we just upgrade everything we have. Not using all the resources, but, you know, using a good chunk of them. Max gold or just bronze? No, just bronze. I still need quite a bit more before I get the max gold. Because there's what, like 150 mythics these days? I think I'm sitting on like 60 or 70 silver golds. So I'm slightly more than half, I think. But no, when we do upgrade everything, we're not going to upgrade everything. Like in the sense of actually being able to. I just meant that in the sense of, you know, upgrading stuff. Like everything we have, not everything, literally everything. Though we would be kind of close by a month from now. Like, we're definitely going to be, like, 2/3 all mythics golden. Like, all the relevant ones will definitely be gold. Unless there's a lot you could just skip ever pretty much golding. Like the Apocalypse troops. Oh, we got the gem key stack. Nice. Fortunately, still a while until we get the mythic since we just had Takshaka.
Mana surge.
Still keep forgetting. This is the most recent mythic add to the game. Feels like this team has existed for a while now, and it's only been not even 2 weeks.
Mana surge.
Alright, let me go ahead at the second code. I don't think we're getting lucky tonight. Oh, we got a gem drop. Unfortunately, a small one. But hey, they add up. There you guys go. Final redeem code for now. And definitely feel free to leave a like on the stream. Helps a lot and is greatly appreciated. There you guys go. Enjoy. Nice. All the mana we need. And extra turn somewhere and all that mess. Ah, we got a Terra card, but not the right one. Come on, show us the Valhawk. I want to try to get it within the... by the time we hit 0 Volkeys. There's a good chance we won't. But it'd be cool if we did. Still have 179 marquees to go. They're only opening down to 150 tonight. But by the end of this weekend, I do want to have them all completed. And hopefully we'll have one Valhawk more during it. But not too big a deal. Because even getting it doesn't finish trip completion due to Underspire. I really hope they rework how Underspire works to get the legendary troops. They just seem slightly too rare at the moment. Like, we can legitimately go an entire year and still have only 4 or 5. Because of repeats. It's basically like the whole issue with the gem dragons, except on a time-gated frame. You're getting close to all legends to bronze. Nice. You're doing it in alphabetical order. Alphabetical order, but something the troops? Wait. Oh, you're to the troops. Oh, that's pretty far then. You're all the way to T there. It's basically completed. You got Valhawk in the first key opened? Oh, that's really funny. We found like a dozen different tarot cards, but still not Valhawk yet. Yeah, originally they were going to make an Apocalypse Kingdom and add it to Cinemirage. They were also going to make a Vault Kingdom. And potentially a Guardian Kingdom. They never got around to it, though. I feel like Vault Kingdom would make the most amount of sense out of all of them. Out of every subcategory that doesn't have a kingdom, Vault actually has enough to be bigger than some kingdoms. I think Vault at this point has like, what, 15 troops? No, a little less than that. But it's a pretty big number. It's like a dozen or so. Like, it's pretty much an entire kingdom size already. How many is it? Let me go double check. It's pretty high. Like, it might actually be higher than the smallest kingdom in the game. But the smallest kingdom right now would be, what's it called? Midnight. Because Midnight right now has how many? Right now? Midnight has 15. How many does the Vault have? Oh, it's called the Vault, yeah. Yeah, the Vault has more. The Vault has, wait, what? Is it really that many? Wow. The Vault has 22 troops. That's more than a couple kingdoms. And the lowest kingdom right now has 15. The Midnight Kingdom. And Vault has 22. That's a lot of troops. I forgot. What I didn't put into my calculation is all 6 of their treasures are also from Vault. Oh yeah, it's actually 23. My bad. I forgot. I don't own the Valhawk. So it's actually 23 troops, not even 22. Because Valhawk is also included. Which we don't have yet. Would the trait be a 30% chance to run away? That would be kind of funny. It would likely be something loot related if they ever did make a Vault Kingdom. I feel like if they ever made a Vault Kingdom, it would function differently than other kingdoms. I feel like they would make it into a gold sync kingdom and maybe a few other resource sync kingdom. It definitely won't function like a normal kingdom if it ever gets added. It'll have a unique mechanic to it. But I do believe they'll eventually add it as a kingdom. There's a lot they can do with it. Because they can make it a really loot-based kingdom and have it go by different rules than how normal kingdoms function. So they could do almost anything with it. You just missed a 98% chance to devour? That sounds about right. Ooh, we just got the big gem drop. If we didn't hand out the code, that would be the perfect code time. It's actually our first 300 gem, our first 300 gem drop of this set of Vault keys. The ones that we got from the last Vault event. Next Vault event's in like 2 weeks, if I'm not mistaken. It's the weekend before Easter. Is next Vault event, unless they change the date. But it's currently scheduled for weekend before Easter. Alright, 9 more left. If anyone else does any other questions anyone want me to go over, let me know. Because after these 9 keys, we'll probably call it for tonight. And, yeah, go into tomorrow. Tomorrow, what will we be doing on stream? I hope to get the Mythic video out. But beyond that, I was going to say finish Tower of Doom, but I forgot. We actually finished Tower of Doom today. So yeah, I guess it's just kind of just poking out all the dailies and just kind of messing around. Opening some Vault keys, having a bit of fun with it. And then, of course, Friday we have the faction event for the really annoying one. But we're getting a new troop for it. It's also a 1,400 troop, which is pretty cool. It itself isn't anything particularly noteworthy, though. Other than the fact that it might make the faction a little bit more doable. I'll need to go double check the full team, but I believe it does make it slightly more consistent to run pure faction there. Which is good because it was one of the more annoying pure factions to do. What time will we be starting to stream next Wednesday? Oh, probably pretty early. Probably just around the same time we did today, like around 10. Because the server should be up and updated by like 7 a.m., though I'm not going to wake up that early for it. So we'll probably start around 10-ish. Next week's Wednesday. Plus, they might do a rollback. Generally, whenever they have a super big glitch that really hurts the economy or does something else weird, they do a rollback for it. And knowing their track records with patches lately, they're definitely going to be rollbacking. It just seems like a thing across like the entire games industry these days. Just absurdly huge bugs on launch for everything. Has anyone found a new tarot card yet? Yes, supposedly it's in drop table. I haven't seen it yet, though. It should have been added on Tuesday. I'm only like 100 keys in, though, so we haven't had that many chances to get it. Yeah, this will be our final one for now. It is out there. People have confirmed gotten it already. But we are not one of them. Now we got 150 more keys to go open. If we don't get it by then, obviously we have Vault Event around the corner that we can just grind and use those keys for. But anyways, guys, I hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful week. I will catch you guys soon. We'll be back tomorrow night, same time as always, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 1 hour prior to now tomorrow. And yeah, hopefully I'll have a video going up on a new Mythic tomorrow. I've been meaning to cover it for the last few days now, and I need to go cover it already. He's a Mythic that unfortunately doesn't work as well with only 1 copy. He will function a lot better with 2 or 3, like any mechanic like this, where they create 2 of a gem per turn. But he's still pretty usable right now, so I'll kind of mention a couple teams with him. But we won't be able to mention any 2 or 3 teams, obviously, as it currently does not exist. What's the new tarot card? Oh, no, not the new tarot card. I meant the Valhawk. Oh, yeah, what even is the most recent tarot card? Oh, yeah, true. I'm not sure which one he might have been referring to. Because the one I was referring to is the Valhawk, which technically isn't a tarot card, but is a new thing. The most recent tarot card, I don't think is in drop table. Like, the one from this season definitely isn't, if that's the one you're talking about. Like, this one right here is 100% not in drop table, so don't try going for it. This one right here. I'm not sure if this is what you referred to, but Judgment is not in drop table. But I believe every other tarot card up to this point should be. If that's what you're referring to. And Valhawk is as well. But this Judgment card is not in Vault drop table. It won't be until, like, at least, like, 6 weeks from now, probably. So this one you cannot get, but every other one you can, including Valhawk. Anyways, guys, I'll catch you guys later. Thanks for stopping by, and have a wonderful week.